In this video, I'm going to show you 5 top print-on-demand niche research ideas for 2022. These are some great ideas that you can start working on right now and get some good results. So if you're looking for some print-on-demand niche ideas, you have came to the right place. Let's get into it. All right, so the first niche is going to be Hello Summer. Okay. In summer. As you can see right here, goodbye third grade, hello summer. So basically kids getting out of school and getting out for the summer, having some fun, going to the pool. Think about what they're doing when they get out of school for summer, okay? But this is a cool little funny saying, you know, for grade school kids. So you can scale this out: 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, so on and so forth. This niche is like, you know, in the summertime it's gonna trend. So think about like not just this right here. Think about other things, okay? When you're watching this video, what other things can you do for summer? Okay, this is very powerful because you think of one niche and then boom, you can think of a ton of different niches, right? Anything that's trending right now, you can mix with that. All right, so all white, simple text based with a little graphic in the middle. Okay, nothing too crazy. You can look at the keywords and see who they're targeting. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next is, so with summer, okay, what else? Like retro stuff. Okay, you got the palm trees. Okay, you got the sunset in the background. This is a really cool design. So summertime's coming, you know, stuff like this is going to be trending. The beach, mixing summer palm trees in the beach, the sunset, right? All right, next one, school's out for summer. This is, so you can see who they're targeting, teacher. I can see a little kid wearing this too as well. Black text, simple graphic. You got some palm trees, kind of like that retro effect in the glasses, which is really cool. Simple design. Okay, one thing is you always want to check for trademarks. Okay, I always discuss this just because I share this with you, and I probably say this in every single video. You always have to double check on your own. Okay, one thing that I guys like to use is the Merch Informer trademark check. Okay, this little tool right here will help me check and see if there's any trademarks. Obviously, we're in the clear. It's right here. If you can see, it pops up. Here, let me just open it for you so you can see real fast. Merch by Amazon trademark protection. Awesome tool. Use it as you're doing research and stuff like that. You can, you'll find stuff that's, trademark. And before you even design for anything, you always want to double check that. Very important. Okay. So I come over here to product research. This is the Merch Informer tool. I'm going to have my affiliate link down below in the description. I just use that keyword phrase, hello summer. Okay. I just took this right here, because this seems like to be the main word in there, hello summer. Took it over here. Just want to see what else is going on. This stood out to me. Hello summer, happy last day of school. Last day of school is trending right now. So if you mix like, hello summer, happy last day of school, you got something going on right there. Look what they did right here with the popsicles. Hello summer with the little popsicles, which is freaking pretty cool. Very creative. I like what they did. Happy last day of school, hello summer. They would have it right here on the bottom, looking at that right there. Hello summer with the popsicles again, with the gnomes, and you see what they're doing, right? There goes the shirt that I showed you right here in this niche. So hello summer, very popular, something that you can design for. If you have any ideas, I will design for that right now. All right, so the next niche is going to be the nurse niche. My favorite nurse calls me mom. Okay, now this is probably a shirt that does really well for obviously like Mother's Day, anything like that. My favorite nurse calls me dad. You know what I mean? There's a lot that can be done right here, and there's a ton more. I'm thinking, with the hello summer, I'm thinking like, nurse school done, hello summer, or something like that. I'm not sure. I would have to research that a little bit more and go into more detail with that. But this right here, this niche right here does really well with any holiday. Okay, 4th of July, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, so on and so forth. Like, if you can think about how you can mix this with another niche, because this is a very big niche, right? There's different types of, people in the medical field, like doctors, dental assistants, so on and so forth. There's a ton. So if you can think of something like this for this niche, and you can create like a funny saying that you have already that's doing well, maybe in your niche already, or you just have an idea like, oh, cool, if I just change that keyword, this will work really well for this niche, right? That pretty much applies to any niche, right? But when it comes to more of the competitive niches, you doing that will make you stand out from everyone else and help you drive traffic to your listing and make sales, right? So nothing too crazy. It's good. It's good. I like it. It's a cool design. I think it's really good. I can, see this being a top seller. I can see why. Put a little bit more effort, more detail into it, stuff like that. Next one, sorry, can't nursing school. Sorry, can't nursing school. Goodbye. Okay. Simple text based, right? Funny saying that they put together, right? And you can just literally, sorry, can't, and then change this out right here. And you can literally scale this out into different niches. But this right here it looks like it's a consistent seller, and it's selling over and over and over and over and over, and doing pretty well. So think about it right now. So nursing school, if anything, any of these designs are doing really well for nursing school, you want to think about what you can do to create designs for nursing school, okay? If you see anything like that, you want to just dive in a little bit deeper, see what's going on in the niche, and boom, that's how you do it. And don't forget, all white text based design, you can make it look good on turn this design, the white text, into black and make it look good on a white t-shirt. Let's come over here to Merch Informer, product search. You can see right here what they did, earned it, and then RN right there, okay? Nursing graduation. The best nurses have beards. Men can be nurses too as well. Okay, so, if you know the niche, you can understand what's going on. Also too, by looking at the keywords on the right hand side over here, or just looking on the keywords on Amazon, or just looking at the keywords on the listing, you can get ideas too of who they're targeting and what you can do. So for example, if you come right here, notebook, nursing. So I can see, thinking of this can literally turn into like a KDP book or something like that by taking the design, and, maybe going over there and creating like a really creative KDP book. And then next, you have a top selling book in that, in that niche too as well. Yeah. Nurse. So like another thing too, just you're going to see like a lot of hearts and stuff. Okay. In this niche, because a lot of, nurses, they're really passionate about this job. Okay. Relax. My mom is a nurse. See, they're very passionate. You see the little heart in there and there's a little syringe on the bottom. It's a very passionate job. And a lot of nurses, like they take their job really to the heart. So it's more of a sincere type of niche. So understand it. And then if you can understand it, you can create something really awesome. All right, let's move on to the next niche. All right. So the next niche is going to be the pregnancy niche. If you come over here, you see Mama Mango. This is pretty cool. I like what they did right here. I love mangoes too, by the way. Mangoes, think about that too. That could be a niche for you. But Mama Mango, see what they did? Pretty clean, really awesome. They have the mango, then the seed in the middle, right? Which is really cool. So being creative with like certain things, certain fruits, watermelon, and if you can do it with a peach, maybe you can do it with a peach. And, there's certain things like that. You can be really creative with this and think of other, fruits that have seeds in them, and then you can turn it into a little mama, and it'll be really cool, really awesome. It'll be a really awesome design. So just when you see this type of stuff, think about what else can you do? What else can you do? Okay. Because that's when you do that, then it creates, more, more room, newer illustrations for your catalog, and it will help you make sales. Stuff like this. Some people I see in the community, when it comes to certain stuff like this, are like, I don't know how to do that. And if you don't know how to do it, there's channels out there that can, you can learn how to do this type of stuff. If not, go outsource it. Okay. You can outsource stuff like this. And then when you outsource stuff like this and you pay, let's say $20, $30, $50 or whatever it is, it can be anywhere between $20 to $200 for something like this, but it's an asset that's going to last you for many, many years and make sales over and over and over. I have illustrations where, they make sales over and over and over, where they have made me over $10,000 on my whole Merch by Amazon account and just that one asset, right? And you can use it for other things too as well. Because building out your catalog, your personal catalog, and creating awesome stuff. So you see what they did there. Let's move on to the next one. Now, it's not saying that, you have to do that. You don't have to do that. Always read the fine print. We are pregnant. You see what they did here. Simple text based, right? So a little line right here. That's it. Okay, so this is a consistent seller in this niche, and it just makes sales over and over and over and over. It probably makes a sell, once a day. Okay, and then you go into Q4, it's probably making 2 or 3 sales a day, right? Which is really awesome. That's just one simple design. Okay, so simple text-based, and then you make it, look good. And, for a white shirt and turn that all black, then you have another design that's making a sell, right? Then you have 2 designs doing that, which is freaking cool. So came over here, typed in pregnancy. You're going to see my dad jokes are officially, my jokes are officially dad jokes. That's cool because, the dad jokes is like a big trend, and then all of a sudden my jokes are officially dad jokes. Now that means, officially a dad pregnancy announcement, what you can see in the keywords, which is something that's very creative right here. And I think that's really cool that they just did that. And it's a simple text-based design, right? And yeah, oops, we did it again. Promoted to Lala again. See what they did with the babies right there. Cousin to be, current besties, future besties. Soon to be funny, cute sayings seem to be the thing in this niche, right? Mama Kato. See the avocado with the seed. Going back and referring to the mango too as well. The baby is brewing. Funny, so yeah, funny, cute sayings. So if you can think of funny, cute sayings for this niche, it's gonna do really well, right? And remember, keywords tell you a story too as well. Okay, so do not forget about that. Keywords do tell you a story. Okay, so the next niche is going to be retirement niche. I'm not retired. I'm a full-time papa. Okay, this logo, little circle design, pretty cool. I like it. Looks real clean. But when it comes to, old, people retiring and stuff, you'll see a lot of logo designs in this niche, and they do really well, right? So I'm not retired. I'm a full-time papa, which is a good saying that makes sense for the niche. If you understand it, I can see why it makes sense. Okay, you can see what they did with the coloring and stuff like that. Really cool. Next one, I'm retired. Every hour is happy hour. So you can see what they did with the wine glasses. You can do beer, maybe you can do whiskey, maybe you can just do like vodka. You can do all these other types of drinks. You got to be careful. Do not put this on the youth because you'll get a rejection. Always remember that that right there. I've had, a few rejections from accidentally putting that on the youth, and obviously it's against the rules, so they'll reject it. So be careful. I'm not trying to do it intentionally. I do it on accident. I just forget when I'm uploading. I'm like, dang it, why did I do that? So I am retired. Every hour is happy hour, and that's a cool freaking design. I love how they're creative with that right there. I love that a lot. All right, next one. The legend has retired. 22-2. Okay. Now the legend, right? You'll see that used, the legend, the myth, whatever that is, right? The legend, the myth, and it's a saying, right? You're seeing this a lot used in this niche, okay? But by putting the year, it turns it into, another design. It creates less competition for yourself, because when you're selling designs like this, with the year in it, it's only going to be good for this year, but you're going to make sales for it this year. Right? Because a lot of people celebrate this, okay? And if you create the top selling design for this niche, what's going to happen? You're going to make a lot of money and make a lot of sales over here, okay? So the legend has retired. So I type in retirement over here into the product search over here in Merchant Informer. You see a few designs that are doing pretty good by looking at the BSRs. This is a very competitive niche, but remember, there's a lot of occupations out in the world. So if you can think of any occupation, then you can create a freaking cool design. It's going to work pretty good. And you can see, we're going down the, the front page of, the product search, and pretty much almost every single design, as we get lower and lower, of course, at the bottom, it's starting to go to the 1 millions, but a lot of these are consistent sellers in this niche. Okay, this is a really cool one. I clicked on it. What do you call a teacher who is happy on Monday, retired? That's dope right there, right? So with the last day of school approaching, what do you call a teacher, right? It fits. It's perfect. It's perfect. This is a perfect design for this situation. Okay, now they didn't put no numbers in here, so it's gonna last. it's going to last every single year, which is cool. Okay. Really creative right here. I love what they did. They got the pencil and the apple in the book. You know, you can see a ruler working in there too as well if you decide to throw a ruler in there. But also there's pink. So it's pink. So that means they're trying to target like, you know, a woman teacher. So, and if you change it to blue, maybe change it to red, and then you can target like a teacher, a man teacher, right? So that's something to think about too right there when you're going after something like this. So looking at the design, understanding what's going on, learning, you know, the colors, looking at the colors, looking who they're targeting, or maybe you can think of someone else to target, right? And then you can have another design. All right, next niche is going to be lemon lover, lemonade. Okay, lemon. It's basically lemon, but you know, obviously you can make lemonade, stuff like that. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, right? This right here, this niche does good every single summer. You know, when I think of this, you think of like, you know, little kids, you know, creating lemonade stands and making lemonade on the corner, selling it, stuff like that. You know, everyone loves that type of stuff, and I think it's really cool. So it's a really awesome niche. I'll see this niche going nowhere. This is one of like an evergreen niche, right? So it's a consistent seller. It even sells during Q4, right? So sometimes, you know, you think of some of these niches doing well in the summer, but also like when Q4 comes around, they just make sales just because sometimes, right? Some of my holiday shirts, you know, at the beginning of the year will make sales throughout the whole year, even Christmas, right? And I'm like, why is this shirt selling for Christmas? It's an Easter shirt. People love it and they'll buy it. That's just the way it is. Okay. But obviously, you know, over the years of, you know, getting into the higher tiers, that's something that I've done and, you know, try to work really hard towards. So when it comes to any of this stuff, this is a cool design. Simple, easy, graphic up top and the same, you know, the writing on the bottom. Okay. This is a really cool niche and friggin' love it. Next one, you are my main squeeze. This is dope. Look how cool that design. Dating, lovers, main squeeze, pun, lemon, joke. Okay, you see what they did? Lemon joke. Okay, if you literally just do this, lemon joke, and search it, look at it. You're going to see images over here. Okay, it's not saying rip these images and copy them, but it's going to give you ideas, right? And you can come up with so many different ideas, and this should be inspiration in this niche to help you create something that's really can be really cool and really awesome. Okay, so don't forget to do that. When you see this type of stuff, you can look up funny jokes, puns, illustrations, or whatever it is. Okay, see how simple that was? I just did a Google search and boom, done right there. Okay, you have a ton of ideas for new niche ideas. Now we come over here to product search. All right, you can see that the niche is doing pretty good right now, and easy peasy lemonade squeezy. Right, that's cool. Lemonade crew. Okay, now you're thinking of multiple people buying this shirt, right? So more than 2 or 3 people are buying this shirt because they're part of the crew. Not just one person's going to wear this. I don't think so. And you see what they did right here. So the black text, right? You bring it down, they put it with pink, right? And look, it's a good design. Look at the BSR. It's selling. It's a consistent seller. Over here too, consistent seller. That's something simple like that, you can turn into a consistent seller. Now you have 2 designs in the niche that are making you money. Lemonade crew, boom. You can see that's a cool illustration what they did right here. Lemonade crew, boom. Really nice sunglasses. They're in a glass of lemonade, right? Ice cubes in there. Freaking dope. It's lemon. That's a cool one. Lemonade stand founder and CEO. That's cool. Security. Oh my God. I can see that doing really well too. That's dope right there. Lemonade swinging. A lemon swinging. Dabbing lemon. Lemonade crew. Right, there goes the shirt that, you know, I showed you right here. But you get the point right here. This is freaking cool. This is an awesome niche, and there's a lot that can be done in here, and it's getting closer to summertime. It's going to make sales. It's going to trend. It's going to go up. Okay, so researching that type of stuff, it's understanding the niches and finding new ideas. There's several different things that I shared with you in this video, and there's a lot that can be done. If you want to know more research, new niche ideas and stuff like that, watch this video right up here that I'm going to show you.